This is Independent Librarian Dynamic Sean Kennedy VI, doing a pirate broadcast of episode number 732.653.398.36.11 in Queen's English from sometime after now. By listening to this, you should be aware that you're violating your listener's license, and you may be violating your creativity permit. This entire broadcast is being recorded on unregulated media, being broadcast back through time to you to prevent tomorrow from happening. If you're hearing this in my time, you may be subject to termination or mandatory recycling. If this broadcast should shock or disturb you, then you should listen, because you're the one who needs it most. So light your candles, and may serve or protect us all. It's raining again. I've taken shelter under the umbrella that the Troops for Profit gave me. All of the soldiers now are long gone. I've been able to put some serious distance between me and them. Umbrellas, I never mentioned before, but umbrellas have changed a lot from the time that you've had them. Umbrellas used to just be these devices that kept rain off of you. They were just, barely even concave. Some of them were almost flat. Umbrellas now are like these, quickly expandable domes that have longer sides. What you do out here is if you get caught, that the rain's coming, you throw up the umbrella and pull it down over top of your body, and usually when the sides touch the ground, you've got enough room in there to sit cross-legged if you stay hunched over. The handle comes off and you can use it to dig a small trough around the edges of the umbrella where it touches down, so if water pools, it'll pool in there, keep you dry. It's best to try to hunker down with your umbrella in the high ground so that you don't wind up being in an area where the runoff might get you. So the umbrella became the umbrella. It's like a rapid improvised tent. It's almost, to describe it to you, when it's closed, it looks like an umbrella used to, only it's longer. It'd be like almost like a walking stick kind of length. The material that it's made out of is a super corrosion resistant monomer. I'm not too sure what it is, but the stuff they gave the Army was super lightweight, compact's really small, and that seems to be serving me rather well. I guess I should be happy. I guess I should be pleased that I survived the ordeal of being a router for the flesh sites. I should be happy, I guess, that I'm free. But with these new legs and this Recon helmet, it's kind of hard to describe, I'm a librarian. I'm guilty of the high crime of sharing information for free. I give away information. I'm not a killer. I'm not a soldier. And I look down at myself, and from my waist down, I look like a machine. The limbs that Prophet gave me at his hospital there, I can't even imagine what the value on these things would be on the street. But it would come with a price. I mean, how am I supposed to go back into the fringe towns now? I walk in there with a combat reconnaissance helmet, and these limbs, I mean, I look like a recon soldier. I'm not even really human anymore. I'm something else. It's different when I got my implants for to be online, my data implants and whatnot. I mean, those are just like jewelry compared to these things. I don't even know what material they are. They're some kind of titanium alloy, I guess. They're not just attached to my body. I can't take these things off. I mean, these are worked right into my spine. This reinforcement has had to be done, and I can feel bruising all up and down my back. Being for reconnaissance soldiers, they've hooked it into my digestive system so that it can, in the legs, there's some kind of recycling method to filter my urine. I found that out in the first few days. I was moving with them and drinking water. I wasn't as thirsty as often. You can tell when you go to the bathroom by the color of your urine. I was drinking lots of water, but my urine was staying dark because it was just being refiltered and pumped back into my body through these legs. And I should be happy about that. I can survive out here in the deep wastelands with less water. I don't have to worry about it. But it's different. I mean, I look down and I'm not me anymore. I'm looking down and I see these horrible limbs, they look like dog's legs. They look like I'm some werewolf from an old movie. All with matte finish metal. Even when I move now, I'm starting to get used to taking steps and walking. Getting used to feeling with these cold alloy. And it's not that I don't know how to use them. It's just that I'm adapting to using them very quickly. Almost too quickly. It's